talk about what Rentrac is doing on the local level, particularly with the agencies?
Yes, we had made a very major push with local television stations. I think we're over 240 in that neck of the woods. But we realize, of course, that it takes two to tango, and now we're really making an effort to work hand in glove with local agencies. And I believe we're now over 40 local agencies. We're really making an effort to get our information in the hands of local agencies, so there can be that marketplace of trading information back and forth between the stations and the local agencies, and everybody sees the full picture. So we're very excited about that work. And those of you out there that get our press releases, I feel a little bit of sorry for you sometimes, because they're coming out fast and furious every week.
Can local agencies receive your data through the usual platforms like MediaOcean?
We're working with MediaOcean now to develop that capability, and that is a work in progress. We work with Strata. I'm not an expert on all the third-party processors, but we're working our way through the list. So it is something that we very shortly hope to have ourselves as part of the warp and woof of the business. We know that has to happen, and we're working very hard now with MediaOcean because, of course, they're a key player.
Rentrac has made some great improvements in its reporting of VOD and making it more transparent. Can you talk about that?
Yes, and what I would say is you need to spend a little bit of time understanding what the VOD marketplace was originally. Originally, it was set up by the operators as a way to make money, essentially, off of movies. And then they also thought, well, let's throw in some broadcast and cable programming. The broadcast and cable guys said that's fine, but we don't want it to cannibalize our viewing, so we don't want anybody to see it unless we give permission. 8 years later, what has happened is that 80% now of the viewing of VOD is actually to broadcast and cable programming. Free VOD, we call it. So the marketplace has changed, and that now is a place where the broadcast and cable guys are sitting back and saying, gee, there's all those viewers. They're really additional viewers, because everything is shown as every time you've added a platform to watch television, it doesn't take away from the main platform. It's an additive. We need to find a way to monetize that. So they're working on the monetization. As part of monetization, there has to be transparency. There has to be a marketplace where buyers and sellers can understand the numbers. So we have first created a VOD transparency report, which is at the network level, which is a monthly report, which is free, where folks can see how many of the networks perform in terms of their overall delivery in VOD on a monthly basis. Then what we're now moving towards is getting those same networks and additional networks to give us information at the title level, because that's the real key thing. It will be title level information because it's obviously agencies and advertisers are really don't run a schedule most of the time. What they want are specific titles to be tied back to their target. So that work is proceeding apace. We do have this one transparency report. We're working on title transparency. We're really excited that this will be a benefit to everybody, because we'll open up these billions of transactions, these billions of views of free on-demand broadcast and cable programming that's happening. And we're excited. It's going to benefit everybody.
Is there a way to match linear viewing with VOD viewing to see the audience flow and the behaviors?
Yes, we have some ability to do that, and some of that has to be modeled as well. A lot of this depends upon how the operators have their data set up. So we do have an ability to do that. It's sort of on our project list to sort of create a cross-media modeling process that takes that into account. We don't get it from all operators, but we do get it from enough that we can create a model to show that. And when we have seen it as additive audience.